Drafting. What does it mean? Are there any benefits to it? Let's talk about it. What's going on, bikers? I appreciate y'all joining me for this ride. So today we're talking about drafting. Now, before we get into it, I want to just point out a few things. First off, shout out to Chris. Chris is behind the camera, holding the camera for me, and I'm out in front, of course. Now, my stats are top left, and Chris's are to the right. And you're going to notice as you watch this video, there's going to be a stark difference between the two, depending on who's in front of the other. More specifically, in heart rate and power output. Now, a cycling term that we hear a lot about in the cycling community is drafting. But great, what does it mean? What is it? Now, for those who don't know, drafting is an aerodynamic technique where two vehicles or moving objects, bikes in this case, are caused to align in a close group, reducing the overall effect of drag due to exploiting the lead object's slipstream. Especially when high speeds are involved, as in motor racing or in cycling, drafting can significantly reduce the pace line's average energy expenditure required to maintain a certain speed, and can also slightly reduce the energy expenditure of the lead vehicle or object. So in much simpler terms, pretty much you can save energy from riding behind a person that's in front of you. So now that we know what it is, what are some reasons why you may want to draft somebody? The first one is to conserve energy. Now, let's say you may have a sprint at the end of your race, and while drafting, you conserve energy needed for that last second finish sprint that you might have at the end of your race. Or even if you want to ride long distances and you can get behind someone and conserve their energy for the long run. Now, the second reason why you may want to draft someone is if you're riding with a superior rider. Now, let's say you have a friend who's been riding much longer than you have, or is just in a much better physical shape than you are. And if you were riding a route individually, they'll be able to ride it a lot longer and or a lot faster. However, being able to draft them on that same ride, you're able to keep up with them while expending less energy. Now, the third reason why you may want to draft someone is it gives you something else to focus on. Sometimes having a task within the ride can make the ride go faster or even more enjoyable. It's one of those reasons why I like city riding so much. In city riding, I'm always having to be alert of my surroundings, and it gives me things to focus on, like the cars, the pedestrians, turns we may need to make. With drafting, I'm focused on the rider ahead of me and trying to maintain a close proximity to the wheel, which takes my mind off the task of actually riding and exercise within itself. Now, I didn't want to talk too much on this video. I kind of just want to let the video speak for itself because it's pretty much self-explanatory. As you watch us riding and you see my data to the left again and Chris's to the right, and as of right now you see me at 171 beats per minute on my heart rate, and Chris is down to 154. You see my wattage, I'm up 160, 150, while Chris is a lot less, and you'll see that pattern continue throughout the ride. So again, it's going to kind of speak for itself. And also in a few minutes when we do end up switching positions, you'll notice how my heart rate is going to start to drop, and also my wattage to maintain the same amount of speed that Chris is maintaining. Well, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let you enjoy this video. If you haven't subscribed, what you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and until the next time, I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Y'all enjoy the rest of the video and be safe.
Clear.